One day, Jack, a man who had been going through tough times due to alcoholism, walked into an antique shop with an old book that belonged to his father. His love for his father's books was still unforgettable, but his relationship with his father was bad. His father was usually drunk and Jack carried a deep wound in his heart due to his father's neglect. Jack wanted to remind himself of some of the memories in the book to avoid the fact that his relationship with his father was bad. The book was old and damaged, so Jack had gone to the antique shop to repair it. The shop owner examined the book and got very excited. "This book is very rare and very valuable," he said. "I can sell it to you for $10,000 if you want." Jack was surprised and accepted the offer. After receiving the money, the shop owner took the book off the shelves and moved to put it somewhere. However, the book slipped out of his hand and split in half from the middle. The shop owner was horrified and ran over to Jack, saying, "I'm sorry, I broke the book. I'll refund the money I got from you." Jack just smiled and said, "It's okay, I brought the book here just to fix it anyway. My father had a memory related to this book before. So, I just wanted it to belong to me, not for the money." The shop owner smiled relieved and said, "This is a really beautiful story. Maybe I can repair the book for you." A few days later, the shop owner delivered the repaired book to Jack. Jack opened the book to dive back into his father's memories and became sad. He found notes and photographs written by his father in the book. His father was an alcoholic and Jack had spent most of his time with him while he was drunk. However, this book showed him a different side of his father. The book he found in his father's library and carefully preserved for years showed how caring and thoughtful his father was. As Jack read the notes he found in the book, he began to understand the reasons behind his father's alcoholism. His father had struggled with alcohol problems when he was young and had turned to books to overcome it. His father's passion had also been transmitted to Jack and he had grown up among his father's books. However, his father's alcoholism had driven them apart. Jack decided to reconnect with his father by taking notes of the memories he found in the book. He wrote a letter to his father and told him about his memories of the book. After sending the letter, a few days passed and he received a reply from his father. His father said he was very happy about his son's letter and saw it as an opportunity to start anew. A few weeks later, Jack visited his father and they talked about the book together. His father told him how important the book was to him and how he had fought for years to protect it. After hearing his father's story, Jack understood how important it was to reconnect with him and talk about what had happened in the past. This event was a turning point for Jack and his relationship with his father was revived thanks to the book. Jack began to understand his father's passions and started to form a better connection with him. His father, in response to his son's interest, decided to spend more time with him. As a result, this old and worn-out book rekindled the bond between Jack and his father. His father had turned to books while struggling with alcoholism and his son shared this passion. The book removed the barriers between them and helped them to reconnect.